What GestureTech released this year was the iMobile engine. It's actually a software platform that sits on a cellular phone and lets you do Wii-like gesture control with a cell phone. So the uniqueness of it is that it uses no additional hardware. So the Wii uses a accelerometer, whereas we just use the camera that's already built into the cell phone and track the images to determine motion. And we use that as a way to bring a low-cost gesture solution to the cell phone market. So what we've seen is that products like the iPhone and the Wii have shown that the general public is very interested in gesture control. And what we're doing is bringing that to the mass market. And the rate of adoption at such an incredible pace with the 5 million handsets in Japan already and the 50 million that we're supporting in the brew space shows that we're really being adopted quickly. And I think that's the key measure, isn't it? That how well is a product doing by how the adoption rate is.
The product is used to be able to produce live television as if it had been edited in post. So you have to have a very large keyboard, and I'm sure there's images floating behind me instead of a green screen right now that sort of show the complexity of it. And it's to allow somebody to do a show in real time as if they'd edited it for a large screen or for the news or something like that. This one product category that we've created with the new Vision production switchers, in less than a year from its product launch, in less than 6 months from the moment we shipped the first unit, it probably accounts for almost half of our sales. So the uptake, people are speaking with real dollars. So I think it's quite good. The product itself is as cool as it can get. But also, we're one of the few mid-sized companies in Ottawa, actually, that still does its own in-house manufacturing. So not only are we doing some great R&D and serving some great international markets, we're also providing jobs here in Canada, and I think that's important too.
Well, 3rd Brigade's deep security product is a great product. We have actually a lot of validation that we really are best in class. Products go through 3 stages when they're used like this. Typically, it's when you start, someone will buy it and put a little field trial. It's tested in a cupboard, and it's not terribly exciting. You know, big companies buy one of everything. But then you graduate to a limited production environment, and you've got to show you have value. And if you pass that, then you go into enterprise-wide scale and deployed in large quantity. And we've done that several times. We've recently done our first transaction greater than $1 million. So obviously, you know, we had a lot of value in the customer's eyes. And we also get validation from technology partners. Recently, we were selected by Trend Micro. They're one of the big 3 computer security companies. And we're an OEM as part of a feature in their core antivirus product. So they looked at 15 other companies before selecting us. Well, customers use our products to protect their servers or their computer servers from the latest attacks. And computer security is always an escalating war between the bad guys trying to break in and the defenders. And not surprisingly, with the latest attacks, you need newer technology to stop them. My favorite summer job as a child. I remember doing a lot of painting. I can't think that was a favorite job, but...
Okay, favorite summer job.
Oh, camp counselor.
Did I even have a favorite summer job? Is really the question. The only one I can remember is working for a moving company.
I was a camp counselor at a church camp for 5 years, Rideau Hill Camp, and I really enjoyed it.
Hello. Good day and welcome to the Product of the Year extravaganza that's going on right now. My name's Scott Simpson. I'm with BitHeads. We're very happy to sponsor this award as we did last year. It's our little way of sucking up to the product companies, our service company. Usually works out pretty well for everyone. As well, unfortunately this year, unlike last year, we lost early last year in like category number 2, and then product of the year was until like later. And apparently I had a couple of pops, and apparently made a bit of an ass of myself, which is pretty fun. By the way, this is all just stalling to drive these 3 guys nuts. Did I win? Did I not win? Shut up, fat boy. I want to know if I win. Unfortunately for you, they've given us free rein to say what we want up here, and I still have some issues. Anyway, the point is, I don't know that I lost yet, but I'm pretty sure that we lost again, because that's what we do. But we're lovable in our losing, frankly. We do it very well. If there was an award for best loser, just kind of turn your head around that one, we'd actually win that probably 6 times out of 10. We wouldn't win it all the time because we're losers. Trust me, people, there's a lot going on up here. So anyway, what I thought I would do early is toast our defeat later now, like a Back to the Future thing, but without the DeLorean. Swear to God, this made sense a minute ago. And so I thought I would toast the evening's first 2 losers, Applied Docs and IP. Seriously, it doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means that they happen to lose to what somebody thought was their start of the year this year. That actually sounded really wrong. They're not losers. I mean, I'm the big fat loser. I mean, we know that. But they're actually pretty good. Anyway, so I'm here to toast the losers, so far of which there are 2, but by the end of the night there'll be like 18. And you can all come cry with me at the bar, or at the loser lounge over there with Jeffrey. We'll cry. It's actually going to be pretty good times. And I've been asked several times how the loser sex has gone. And if you remember from last year, which you wouldn't, I don't actually get that until June of this year. But I'm really wondering what happens when you start to pile on the loser sex one. Okay, so what I'm getting at is that the product of the year is something plays now.
I call this one the campfire song. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song.
Anybody?
And if you
Quiz.
don't
Who's the
think
camp
that
counselor?
we can sing it faster than
Come
you're
on, pay
wrong,
attention.
but
There you go,
it'll
Ross
help
video.
If you just sing along. C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster then you're wrong, but it'll help if you just sing along.
Spilled wine on my award.
It's actually pretty impressive considering it's rum and coke.
It's sticky. So now I've got about 15 seconds left of my acceptance speech. Thank you very much for that. I wasn't. Thank you for all of that and for the award. And I'd like to thank the development team that was on this. They were relatively small for the size of the project it was, and they definitely put in incredibly long hours. And manufacturing to get it into production on time. Thank you very much. And the management, the project management, it's all paid off. Thank you very much. And thanks everybody.
Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along.